Another dark log from the diary of a griever named John Weaver, which is me. Morning, fellow zombies. Are we still alive and still awake yet? It's only 11:27 at night. It's still the 9th of April, 2026. ARTEMIS is making its final approach, and by tomorrow afternoon, West Coast time, sometime, we're supposed to have splashdown off of San Diego. Problem is, its course is going not over the desert, but over the water to make the splashdown. I'm getting faulty information from a few guys or a few sources online that I don't know where the hell they're getting the information from. So they're driving me crazy whether or not, if or if not, we're going to get a sonic boom tomorrow or not. Concerning about the Trump situation, they're still talking about Trump and Melania and everything else going on. I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's like a fucking soap opera to deal with. I already got my own soap opera at home to deal with. And I could tell you, getting older, I'm getting more paranoid at times. And getting more forgetful. And by the time I remember what the item was, I've freaked myself out to a point where I can't even function. 6 years old and I'm having this kind of an issue. Now try this one. When you're diabetic, and you're type 2, I'm not crossing into type 1, I'm crossing into type 2. Once you get diagnosed, they want your blood tested every fucking day. 2 or 3 times a day. I got a problem with that. I hate getting needles and I hate getting stabbed. So I had to argue with these people. I got a care nurse visit I got to take care of this afternoon. And then Monday, I got to go back over to the doctor's office to re-educate myself on how to get stabbed properly, which I fucking hate. You know, when I first got the blood work kit, they get you the lancets, the fucking needles to go into your finger, and you get the plunger with a setting on it. One thing they hadn't supplied you with is enough cleaning wipes. But they give you a supply of test strips that I barely don't even know how to use. A different way of using a damn thing, and I'm like, how do you use this damn thing again? So when I tried it the first 3 times on myself, I said, fucking 3 times is enough. Because I kept getting error messages, not putting the blood on it properly. I'm like, fuck this shit. I know the pharmacist told me one way, but I hate needles. But I was in a ticked off mood at that point where, okay, let's get it done the 3rd time, and after that say, fuck it. Well, nothing happened on the 3rd time, so I said, screw it. My finger's getting too damn bloody, and it's getting too damn sore, and it didn't recover for another few more days after that. I don't care how dead my skin is concerning about neuropathy. It can still feel, which means it's still alive. 1.5, maybe less than that, I get 1.5 weeks. I get to see the podiatrist. See what they say about the damn foot. I had to deal with that one. I'm grateful that I still have my insurance active right now, but with things going in the government system right now, I don't know how long that's going to last. Regarding the food situation, I had a caseworker working with me on this one. There are certain programs that I qualified for because of my situation and the type of insurance that will administer it and cover it. So yeah, you know these kind of food delivery companies that send you hot, fresh food? No, I get mine ice cold. I'm supposed to heat them up by a microwave or by an oven. But did anybody consider using steam? I cook with a one burner on a stove. And I steam. Or I fry. Or I boil. The only three ways. Or else I buy other stuff that's already been cooked. But this stuff is already cooked. It just needs to be heated up to a certain temperature level for a short time or for a few minutes. And then afterwards it's supposed to be ready to go. Well, the food looks delicious enough. I tried a few things and I said, you know, I'm going to try combinations. So in a few dishes I managed to open them up and recombined a few things while I had a little bit of a repast. I tried a lunch, I tried a dinner with it. I'll try a breakfast in the morning, see how that works out. Smaller portions, you're supposed to eat that and just that's about it. Oh, good Lord, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I already tried to clean out my freezer. I had a lot of emergency ice in there that I had to get rid of. So now I got very little ice in there. But I've got containers in there for about a week or two. And trying to find room in the refrigerator. Trying to keep them away from the damn bugs. That's the fun part, isn't it? That's the things I have to do anyway. And besides, I don't mind the food. I looked at the menus that they had. They even got menus online for this stuff. I'm lucky, I'm grateful, I'm blessed that I can actually get this food. And most of it looks like it's tempting enough anyway. Usually not some of the stuff I usually cook or have been able to cook these days. There have been a few samples that they actually had. One of which was Salisbury steak. I love Salisbury steak. But the problem is, if I have a small dish, I have a small dish of it. And I'll just put it on another plate to steam it up, and that's about it. But let's just say I want to get more than that fixed. I'd have to have me a bigger container, which I need to get me more plastic containers at this point. Because the rest of them are all bug infested and they got to all be tossed out. So I got to get me more of the plastic container storage. But I tried Salisbury steak. You know, the Swanson's, or Banquet actually. One of those two. They're not bad. If I've already got potatoes fixed, it's a meal right there. Or if I already got rice fixed, it's a meal right there. You know? And also I got frozen vegetables. The stir-fry shit. But still, it's vegetables. The little portions that they give me, I'm like, I need more than that. So I'll grab out the stir-fry, ripped open a package, threw some of them onto the plate, and they're all heated over. I use the same stir-fry when I use the ramen noodles I get. Throw it in with the cooked chicken I keep getting from the store, and I can make a meal out of the damn thing. Give me some teriyaki sauce, I'll be fine. So he's okay. When I get a craving for that, and I'm using rice, that's okay. But noodles, it's teriyaki. So, teriyaki chicken. I just don't do the ground beef as much. I need a thicker gravy to go along with the ground beef. Can't do the soy as much, or teriyaki. So I have to find a workaround on that. Now, as for some of the stuff that they've got, yeah, they do have that. Also have cooked ground beef or patties. Hell, they even got hamburgers. Now, there's a problem with the hamburger and the turkey burger that they got. Now, I fix my dog's food a great deal. If I get rotisserie chicken, peel it off, simmer it a bit. I get the meat off the bone, I can chop it up, turn it into a mush burger. Give me some rice, she's gonna eat. She'll eat half the stuff and the rest of the stuff will be going over the floor because she can't see what's going on, and she starts flipping the damn plate all over the place. I'm gonna have to get a replacement on that one. So I'm gonna start getting cracks in it because of her tossing the thing all over the place without her realizing it. But she eats. I get some hamburger patties, get it in with the rice, and she'll be able to eat that too. Some things to settle out her stomach, because if I happen to start throwing salt and pepper or any kind of spicing, it's going to kill her. I have to keep her bland as hell. Have to. So, when I saw the hamburgers coming from this place, I had to test them out. And yeah, they're spiced. They've got a spice to them. So I said, hell with it. I've got hamburger patties for her. I still got cooked chicken. That's what she's having. I'll have the prepared stuff because my system can deal with it, at least mostly anyway. So I'm grateful for that. How's the rest of the time going to be after that? I don't know. I've got a lot of requirements or a lot of goals that the health plan keeps asking me I need to do or should do. I'm dragging my heels on this thing. What are my goals? What are my options? What am I supposed to be doing? Well, how about limping for a change? I am not in the mood to get myself stabbed, but I'm going to be yelled at by people who are already on a type 1 and type 2 and still have to monitor the blood left and right. I know they're going to be saying, well, you could wear this arm thing. Yeah, well, the arm thing also has little tiny needles going into the damn skin. And I would have to secure it with tape, even if I have to go for a shower. I'm afraid of the damn thing, alright? I'll have to get some more information on how it's really secured on the skin. There's supposed to be sensors that monitor blood and how the sugar level is. And if my phone can actually get the app to work on it, I might be able to keep track of my blood sugar that way. Must be nice having these funky new phones they got out there that can have that kind of storage and memory in order to get those apps working on it. Because mine's an ancient. Mine's several years old. It's mine ancient, okay? Like it still works. So I got no issues with that. And I'm dealing with what I gotta deal with. Now I can hear about Trump talking about this and people back talking about Trump left and right. Well, give me a fucking break. We got until the midterms, and then after that we've got 2 more years of surviving. Whether or not we're going to have a country left, whether or not we're going to have a world left, that's way too much for me to even lose sleep over. I'm doing that with my dog as it is. I'm a caregiver to the dog, if you guys haven't figured this shit out. And once you're a caregiver to your dog, that means you got to deal with it worse than anything else. Especially when they hit that golden age where everything else starts falling apart on them. The brain first. Muscle, movement, eyes, ears. Not quite sure about the nose, might get a little bit more acute. A little bit more sensitive. And the dog has to deal with the memory of placement that the dog's at. And if you happen to put the dog in a new area, well, my dog freaks out. Even areas outside of the apartment. This is the reason why I do the 24/7 at home. Because once I got my dog outside, she's lost as hell. And she has a hard time trying to navigate because all her scents are gone. All the things she recognized are gone. And there's people over there that she don't know. So she panics. That's why I keep her inside safe. That's why I keep doing the blue pads all over the place. If she's going to pee, I want it sopped up. I want it on the pad. If she's going to do her bowels, I have to have it on the pads so I can dump the shit out of here. And yeah, it does cost. Don't get me wrong. And I don't get any deductions for the damn shit either, guys. None. I don't get it for myself. I don't get it for my dog. So it's an expense I have to worry about. But I deal with it. We should have been talking about how Artemis is supposed to be better than the Apollo program. And I think I tried to do that once before, but I did a comparison. Don't think I did a good job, so I'm trying to do that one if I can. And I just want to let you guys know what the hell was going on with me these days. I'm going to watch on television when the damn thing hits. But if she's going to be streaking through the sky, I'm hoping to catch something on video for this one. Something anyway. That being said, guys, shall we talk about Artemis next?